Right, so that was that rally done and dusted. Had a nice bit of breakfast there, and we're on our way home. Now the cool thing that's happening now is a couple of lads from the Oslo Scooter Club, Wrestler Scooter Club, they're bringing down the scooter that's going to have the engine transplant, the one that's getting the SST 265. So that's going to be cool. So they're going to follow us. So we've got another scooter behind us there. It's Audun on his Li Series 3 with Mugello. So two Mugellos, one RT, two RTs, and two PX 200 engine bikes. I really like the scooter that Svein's riding in front of us here. It's actually a GS 150 1960 with original paint. It's a cool little thing. Beautiful weather for it. It's a bit nippy. You can see that the feel that the season is on its doing its au revoirs. But I think it's going to be quite a scorcher on the way home. Hopefully no drama. We haven't got the Danes with us. Give you a bit of a report on the Dane. He went to hospital. He had a very complicated fracture in his collarbone. They were really worried that his the bone would go through his throat and prevent breathing. So he's had a bit of an operation. I think there was they were talking about putting a plate in there just to stabilize it, so it doesn't the bone doesn't pop out or go in his neck. Sounds horrible. 4 broken ribs, some burn wounds. So it was actually quite a nasty spill. Oh shit! I hope that's not John who's stopped for some strange reason. Oh, he's still running. Not sure what he's doing. That's got to be the nicest scooter in the rally there, I reckon. Not biased or anything. Alright, I'll throw the. I may throw the camera on them when we get some pretty roads. But it's basically just corners, turns, swings, and hairpins for 200 plus kilometers. Oh yes. I just love this RT225. It's got such a nice ability to be able to go right down in the revs. I'm in second gear and just rev it out. Just fantastic fun. I was almost at a standstill there. Just pull on the throttle and he wakes up on these 20% grades. Perfect for these sort of roads. Oh. I'm not sure why, but I've got this is like, oh, he is a jolly good fellow. I'm just so elated inside me. I have ridden over these roads when it's when it's wet, so the fact that it's we got beautiful weather as well does help a tad. We've lost Johnny Boy there, but he'll catch us up. That's the thing, you see. It doesn't matter how proficient you are on as a rider. You really can't afford to get cocky. You just have to pick these corners, pick your line. Don't overshoot it. I mean, the scary bit is flying around these corners and you get some sort of a camper van or something stood in the middle of the road. So, oh, it's another beautiful stretch of road. Yeah, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. The whole road is a beautiful stretch of road. Fantastic. That Mugello doesn't do too bad actually, but definitely not got the power I've got in mind. You don't need it. We're just potting around. But I think, what's he got on there? Right, he's got a Clubman. Is it version 4? No, not a V4. He's got a V2, I think, or even a V3, an older Clubman. And that's actually quite a revvy motor. So I've noticed that Auden here is changing gear a lot more often than I am. I'm in paradise. Oh, look at this, man. Just brilliant. I think I'm gonna have to turn off the camera, or it'll end up being like 4 hours of twisty roads. It's gonna be so boring to watch, but it's just so fun to ride. I am really, really lucky that all the planets aligned when I was finished with the army, and I ended up moving to Norway, man. Everybody was warning me, it's the snow and it's cold in the winters. Take your woolly jumper, lad, they said. Take your woolly jumper. The summers, generally, in southern Norway at least, are excellent. They're just as good as the south of France. And to be perfectly honest, it's a lot more fun in the winter if you get proper winters, you know, with the snow and stuff. You can go out skiing and whenever you fancy, and yeah, I don't know, I like proper winters. That's the nice thing, I suppose, about Norway. We get all four in both good and bad. We get all 4 seasons. It's not just autumn all year round like it is sometimes in the UK. Anyway, enough of this. Oh, we've got some really bumpy road mania going on here. It's only a short stretch, but it's almost just as bad as the road we had on the big trip we did a couple of weeks ago. And I have to say, this rear shock, just wait until this one comes out on the market, boys and girls. It did absolutely admirably. No jumping and jerking. It really hugs the road, even on these terrible conditions. Fantastic. Otherwise, you sort of on rides like this, you start to get to the point where it actually wouldn't mind a straight stretch of road, just to get your wits back together. But that was such a laugh. Opens up a bit here. Oh, they're out swimming. Apparently the water temperature is quite still quite high because of the hot summer that we had. But yeah, not for me. I'm not one of those Viking icy dipper types. Oh, what a beautiful day for riding scooters. All tanked up, ready to go. Hey, checking. It's not that kind of channel. I can smell that a couple of lads, put the visor down, Rob, so people can hear you. I can smell a couple of lads who've got the old, good old Castrol power oil. It just smells great. Great, lad, it's lovely. Nothing beats the smell of the two-stroke. No dramas. We haven't had any dramas, touch wood. My pants are falling down for some strange reason. I hate that. I have to try and tuck my t-shirt in so that people can't see my plumber's bum. My crack. Don't do say no to crack, kids. You just get like a cold spot there at the top of your bum. Oh, I mean, what more can we wish for? Old, two-strokes, good friends. If you don't do rallies or anything, then nothing really beats just meeting up with some mates and going for some long rides with a couple of beers at the end of it. It's just a great social thing to be a part of. I actually prefer the low-key rallies that we got in Norway, because I've been to like the Euros, and everybody, you don't really mingle that much there. You sort of talk to people that you know. You sort of keep yourself in your local group anyway. But when you go to the low-key rallies of about 20, 30, even up to about 50 people, then you tend to mingle a bit more, and you get the long table out and everybody's talking about their experiences on two wheels over a beer. It's such a good laugh. So that's what it is for me. The camaraderie, the get-togethers, the actual riding, definitely. So I really, I've always had a plan that I do all the maintenance stuff during the winter months, and then hopefully have a trouble-free summer and try and ride as much as I can. I've done about 4,000 kilometers on this one, and probably a bit more on the Series 1. And because Shrek has been using the Series 1 for 2 up trips with his girlfriend, because he has a super motard and they're not that good at having passengers on the back, so he's used it quite a bit. So I've probably done about 10,000 altogether, which is a lot more. I've done like 1,500 on my KTM. Gonna beep the horn, can you hear it? And two things I want to say before I love you and leave you is this BGM Pegasus seat. We've been out for about 2 hours now. BGM Pegasus seat. It's lovely. It's like a nice, really worn-in Chesterfield sofa. And because this Avanti exhaust is such a lousy little bugger, I haven't really been affected by the fact that Arnhem on there with his CST3. I haven't really been bothered about the sound of it. So yeah, all good. It's all good. If anything happens along the way, we've got, how far have we got now? About 7. No, I'm lying. About 80 kilometers, I think, from here. So I love you, Olivia. Thanks a lot for following the channel. My ride videos don't get that much attention as my messing around the garage video, which is sort of understandable, because just an old fat bloke talking about what's happening on the ride. probably not that interesting. Oh, are we lost? We can't be lost. We're gonna go up, gonna do motorway. Oi, oi, oi. Those nasty tunnels. I think my biggest nightmare, not the tunnel itself, but imagine breaking down in one of these long tunnels without a hard shoulder. It's gotta be a pain in the bum. Oh, it's noisy. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, helps me out with memory cards and stuff like that, then you can grab me a coffee or buy some merch. I'll see you later, my lovelies. Ta-ra.